March. It is International Women's Day, and I've got a fabulous guest joining us on the show a little bit later on to talk more about that from Merched and more. Looking forward to it, and I tell you what, feeling a whole lot of love for a very good friend of ours here at Pure West Radio. You can catch him sailing the seven seas and belting out some superb numbers. Also, he's the Rolls Royce of voice. On top of that, you may have seen him recently on The Voice UK and also Walk the Line. Anthony Stuart Lloyd, so good to have you on the show. Good morning.
Hello, Pure West. How are we doing? How are you doing, Toby?
It's been too long.
I know it's been, well, as long as me. I'm about 6'7", so that's long enough, I would have thought.
No, it's been longer than that.
Yeah,
it's been too long.
It's way too long.
It's not been 6 or 7 months. I can't remember the last time I had you on, but it was a long time ago. Probably about a year ago.
Actually, I think the last time, I don't know, maybe the last time I saw you, I was doing a concert where I'm going plug. Spoiler alert! Here comes the plug. You kind of did a little bit down at the Tabernacle when I did my Howard Keel show. That was 2019.
Yeah, that was 2019, and then we had the concert in the Castle.
Yeah, that was after, of course.
I think that still was maybe 2 years ago. That was just after COVID. It was a couple of years ago, but it's been a while. Anyway, since we seen and spoke and cuddled and huggled and everything in between, you've been on the telly a fair bit.
Yeah, actually, the Voice was a while ago, but the more recent one was Walk the Line, a Simon Cowell show. He wasn't on the panel. I think he pulled out fairly last minute, and they put Gary Barlow there, which is great.
Oh, Gaz is a good substitute.
Yeah. And weirdly, when I went on The Voice, I sang a Take That song, but one of my crossover versions, which was Greatest Day. And lo and behold, he's on the panel with Craig David and Dawn French, all very complimentary, and Alicia Dixon as well. But she was home because of a COVID problem, but they kind of beamed her in, as it were. So how weird. And at that time, I was singing One Moment in Time. So again, one of these pop rock crossovers that I like doing. And you can actually, if you go in, am I allowed to mention the local newspaper there?
Of course you can.
It rhymes with the Western Telegraph. If you go, I think it's Noel Evans, who's a member of one of the guys I've been dealing with at the Tabernacle, said that there was a little thing in the Western Telegraph that's got a QR code. So if you put your phone to that or your camera, that'll take you to a link to a little snippet of that show, Walk the Line, and Dawn French saying, "Oh, what a big chunker of a chap you are," and all this kind of. And
I watched it last night. There was a lot of love for you.
Oh yeah, and they said you don't need a microphone. I said
the funny thing is, whenever I see Dawn French, I could just imagine the Vicar of Dibley just coming up to you and just fancying the pants off. Yeah,
I know, and then falling in a puddle or eating sprouts all day long. You know. So we're back in the Tabernacle. So
and it was wonderful last time you were there. I mean, you fill the room with some incredible voice. And what can people expect tomorrow at this wonderful charity concert in aid of Wales Air Ambulance?
Yeah, well, it's a bit of an inspired title, I thought. Cruise. Okay, I've done a lot of cruise headlining, as a guest entertainer on the cruises. And cruise. What if I did that in a church? Pews. Cruise in your pews. I think it's inspired. So you'll get a bit of a mixture of the type of stuff that I've done on the cruise lines. Too many to mention. So some musical theatre, a little bit of opera, Welsh song, a bit of maybe the odd pop song, but as we call it, kind of crossover. I could never sound like George Michael or Elton John. It's not, I just do it in my own kind of way. A bit like Pavarotti when he'd do his concerts in Modena. He'd have the rock stars, the pop stars, and he'd attempt, sometimes pretty good. He was with the Spice Girls, he was with George Michael, even Tom Jones. But it's very hard to come out of a classical voice when you've had so much training. But so long as it's a good tune and it's beautiful music, who cares? If it's a pop song, opera, you name it, musical theatre. So it'll be a little mix of that going on, basically, just my one-man show, And but the theme, tongue in cheek, I said, the tickets are available on the gangway. So in other words, the way you get into the church, and that's I think it's £10 cash. Dress code, resort casual. That sounds a bit, well, comfortable. We don't dicky bows and all that stuff. So it's going to be quite relaxed. And there are some cabins still available on the upper deck at the Tabernacle. So, the more you pay, the more you sway. So I might have to stick you in the top gallery of the Tabernacle Church there. It's a lovely venue. And
it's beautiful. Absolutely
and I got
beautiful.
a great standing ovation last time I was there doing the Howard Keel show, and I finished with the Old Man River and a standing ovation. It was amazing. But it's a nice, accessible place to do stuff. But it's always nice to come back down to Haverfordwest. I lived there for a good couple of years, and now I'm in a different St Bride's that we have in Pembrokeshire, in St Bride's in Gwent, and the Gwent Marshes there. So, but I'll be, as soon as we're wrapped up here, and I'll be shooting off down west. Go west.
Oh, fabulous. We always welcome you with arms wide open, my man. It's going to be a great concert. It's happening tomorrow night, 7:30 at the Haverfordwest Tabernacle, just down the road from our studios here in Haverfordwest, the bottom of City Road. And it's £10 a ticket, and funds going to the Wales Air Ambulance as well, which is wonderful. Great charity to support their aunt. And you're going to be giving us a greater range of cabaret numbers from across the board. It's going to be
absolutely. Eclectic.
I love it.
That's a big word for this time of the day, isn't it? Eclectic.
It's all right. It's well, big word for a Friday. I'll give it that much.
I know.
Big word for a Friday. So what's in the pipeline then? And what cruise ships are you going to be setting sailing on soon? Are we going to see you on the telly again? What's going on?
Well, you may see me on a program with what's her name? I just forgot. She's the comedian that has a Luna de Big. Is it Rosie Jones?
Rosie Jones.
It's Rosie Jones, isn't it? She's been on TV quite a bit. But I was called in a group of people called one of the regulars. So they have a studio audience. But I need to check. It's on Paramount on the Comedy Central channel.
Are we on about the lady from 8 out of 10 Cats? Is that the one?
She's probably been on that.
Yeah, Rosie Jones.
Yeah, she's got a lot of energy.
That's the one.
So I did that.
Infectious smile. She's full of laughter and giggles.
Absolutely, so much energy.
You're going to be on with her, are you?
Yeah, but I might be sworn to secrecy as to when it comes out. But the series may have started. So you've got. I don't think I even get that on my TV. The Paramount Comedy Channel. And then I'm doing another cruise.
It's one of those fancy upsell ones. Hope you're getting paid well for it.
Oh well, who, me? No, I think she is.
Yeah.
and the panelists on the sofa. So you've got a studio audience. Her as it's her show. She's hosting a panel of the kind of current stand-up comedians and comedians, and then the little kind of area with these regulars. But I think I only went on one episode, but I was singing a little operatic serenade to her as well. She sat on my lap. And then I realized she'd taken part in a TV show singing opera. I think it was Carmen at the Coliseum in London. So
she had you there.
She did, but she didn't join in because she didn't know the words. I didn't know the words. I just la la la. Just keep going.
If in doubt, nothing wrong with a bit of la la la.
Oh, la la la. It's plenty of songs with la la la, or even Frank Sinatra with Doobie Doobie Doo with Strangers in the Night. Why couldn't they think of lyrics there? So it's going to be fun. So, and I've got another cruise in your pews. I'm doing more stuff on dry land now. I've got setting back into the world of opera. I did about 3 last year and a Mozart tour, and just getting back out there really. So it's just I thought I've got too many barnacles on the bottom end, shall we say, from too much time at sea. I need to come into dry dock. That's what it's called.
You can dock in at POS HQ whenever you like.
It'll be lovely.
Concert tomorrow. It's going to be fabulous. Please go and see Anthony Stuart Lloyd. If you haven't seen him, you need to put him on your bucket list.
Cruise in your pews.
You'll know exactly what to expect tomorrow for this wonderful cruise cabaret. It's at the Tabernacle tomorrow, 7:30. More details available online for you. POSradio.com. Let's click on the what's ons. Anthony, lovely to see you.
Take care. Bye.
I need
Take
a big
care.
Anthony Stuart Lloyd hug. So come and see us soon, please.
good stuff.
He's absolutely superstar. Honestly, if you've never seen him, go and do it. He is phenomenal. Stick him in Google as well. You can see him on his telly appearances. Absolutely fantastic. Honestly, the Rolls Royce of voices. He's called that for a reason. He's done the Rolls Royce adverts. He's insane. Check him out. There's Calvin.
Let's go. Make no excuses now. I'm talking here.